At least Labour has one sensible MP. Graham Stringer is the MP for Blackley and Middleton South in Manchester, and has been since 1997. And I've got to say, there aren't many sensible people inside Labour, but he is one of them, possibly the only one in the entire parliamentary party that speaks any sense. First of all, he's come out and said that Starmer needs to leave the ECHR to get on top of the migrant crisis. He's not afraid to criticise this useless government either, and he does it regularly on places like Talk TV with Mike Graham, for example. He also criticised the ridiculous plans by Sir Jim Ratcliffe to use taxpayers' money to build Man United's new ground, which, let's face it, is a ridiculous idea and was never going to work. And the British public would never accept their hard-earned money being spent on a football club owned by a billionaire worth approximately £15 billion. Now, even more controversially possibly, he's come out and said that Lord Hermer, Starmer's mate, should be sacked for doing such a bad job as the Attorney General. I'm sure the majority of the public, including most of you, if not all of you watching this, will completely agree. What will Starmer do though? Is he going to listen to Graham Stringer? He's certainly not going to take the whip away from him, because he can't afford to lose someone that senior within the party. It's someone who's much more respected than Starmer will ever be. No, what Starmer's going to do is cling on to his friend, his fellow human rights lawyer that he's known for years, and he's going to make sure that he can stay in a job. Even with a reshuffle coming, Starmer has so many anchors around his neck that are dragging him down, including himself, by the way. Let's not forget, he's a terrible Prime Minister. But the people that he's put in his cabinet are complete no-hopers. They've all been in Parliament far too long. None of them are in contact with the real world in any way, shape or form. But he can't get rid of most of them because they harbour leadership ambitions themselves, and they would happily see him out of his job so they could have a try at it themselves. With the exception of Lord Hermer, of course, because he's not even elected. That's the most disgusting thing about this. He's not even an MP. He was just made a Lord so Starmer could put his mate in a job. Talk about cronyism, something that he criticised the Tories for repeatedly.